as you said, that Ananda is kind of exploring God through this particular Kriya Yoga, meditation, and all of the things that you kind of, the knowledge, the books, the painting, or whatever you do. What's the concept of God according to you personally and according to the movement, Ananda?
Okay. We usually define God as joy. There's a classic definition in the Indian scriptures, Sat Chit Anand, and Paramahansa Yogananda just translated that into English as ever living, ever existing, ever new joy. And so it's eternal, and it's eternal truth, and there's eternal joy. But this joy also, the joy that we get by eating something we like, then that goes away. But the joy of knowing God within our own selves, or knowing that God is joy, that joy, it will never get old. It will never get stale. It's every single moment. It's like, wow, and that's fun, and this is fun. Actually, children really run around exploring the world, and like they just seem to have so much fun. But normally, if you take a child to the zoo, you might see the giraffes and the bears and the hippopotamus. But by the time he gets to the lion, he's, okay, just take me home. It's not that the lion is less exciting than the hippopotamus. It's that the child has run out of energy, and his energy now is down in the lower chakras. And he doesn't have the capacity to experience that joy anymore. And as we learn to have higher and higher energy, we can learn to be channels of joy. God is joy. Now, on the other hand, people need to think this through for themselves and ask who is God and build their own understanding. Because once when Swami Kriyananda was in Australia, a man said, I really enjoyed your lecture, but I just have to tell you I'm an atheist. And so can you help me overcome this? Or what do you have to say to me as an atheist? Because I don't believe in God. And Swamiji said, why don't you think of God as your own highest potential? And it's a beautiful answer, because maybe we can't see all the way out and, into whatever, being one with God, and that we are one with every speck and all of creation. But maybe we can think, I would be a little bit better of a person if I just meditated every day, or if I helped others rather than spending so much money on myself, or whatever the case. And each person, we can think, what's my next step? And think of that as God. It's beautiful, because then you don't have to get into all of these intellectual concepts. And Anandamoy Ma said, God is and he isn't, neither is he nor isn't he. And when the intellect hits that one, it goes, whoa, what? And she did that on purpose to confuse us, to try to go into our feeling aspect. And so let's just feel, okay, God is something good, okay, God is love. None of the saints say God is hatred, no matter what tradition they come from. And then let's just take what's my next step. Okay, God's that too. And I think a lot of people kill their own spiritual momentum by either looking too far, and they see someone who can sit there without moving for 5 hours, and I could never do that. And then so they just stop. Or they think, okay, God is, this being that loves everybody no matter what. And they think, but I can't stand my uncle. And they think, okay, well, maybe, how could I be one with God? I just won't even try. But it's okay to have defects. Look, who put those defects in us anyways? God himself. Why? So that we can work them out and learn and grow. And, I've been told that if a bone breaks and then you put a cast on it and it heals, where it heals, where the bone fuses together, it's actually stronger there than the rest of the bone. And so the same way, when we overcome difficulties in ourselves and really overcome it, then we actually are stronger.